अस्सलाम वालेकुम क्लास, कैसे हैं आप सब लोग। सो आवर कोर्स नेम इंट्रोडक्शन टू एनवायरमेंटल साइंसेस, लेक्चर नंबर 16। टुडेज टॉपिक सस्टेनेबिलिटी एंड रिसोर्सेज डेवलपमेंट। सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट। Sustainable development is the management of renewable resources for the good of the entire human and natural community. Built into this concept is an awareness of the animal and plant life of the surrounding environment, as well as inorganic components such as water and atmosphere. The goal of sustainable development is to provide resources for the use of present populations without compromising the availability of those resources for future generations and without causing environmental damage that challenges the survival of other species and natural ecosystems. Sustainable development is not one thing, it is many things. The issues that it covers have in common that they might pose a threat to the current or future well-being of humanity. The perspective of sustainable development as defined by Brundtland is a goal one. However, regions and local communities similarly have a sustainable perspective, providing for their inhabitants with the mean of their region. The scale of the sustainability problems can vary from local to global, from locally poisoned soil to global climate change. The global problems often become complicated socio-political puzzles. The global problems hit some groups on the planet more than others. The solution for global problems are always to be implemented locally, and generally also their burden is not evenly distributed around the globe. Awareness is of course an important factor, just as certainty and credibility of the problem is. Cost in terms of local damages and benefit in terms of local benefits of solving the global problem might also play a role. Situations that are locally regarded as beneficial might sometimes also lead to global problems. Durability, sustainability, objects, system, global society. The sustainability of an entity does not imply that it is durable. Durability involves that physical objects are hardy to various influences from their environment. Sustainability of an entity involves that it can actively adapt the changing conditions. This distinction is quite important as it implies that for sustainability of an entity, we might exchange components of the entity or replace them in order to react to the circumstances. The components are sacrificed for the sustainability of the whole entity. Most often, sustainable refers to the contribution of an object or activity to the sustainability of humanity at global scale. Naturally, sustainability at global scale doesn't necessarily mean that all parts will be actively strong. Some parts need some parts need transitions and some might even be sacrificed for the benefit of the sustainability of the whole. Regions are affected by different sustainability challenges, as one region might especially suffer from climate change, another might suffer from ecological destruction or poverty. Regions might have an interest in supporting their sustainability issues at the global stage and playing down competing sustainability issues. Regional interests in specific sustainability challenges might differ for reason of the seriousness of the problem for that region, as well as the impact of the potential solution, which might both be in part culturally determined. Regional effect caused by regional activity. There have been many conflicts between regions as one region affected livelihood ecosystem of another. As environmental problems are more widely acknowledged and part of an institutional framework to deal with them, these problems have become relatively less important. Global effect caused by regional activities. Global sustainability problems might be created by regional activities. This type of problem is especially related to technologies that create high risk. Regional effect caused by global activities. Global activities might also lead to specific regional effects. The CFC chlorofluorocarbon ozone layer problem is a good example, as this problem produced at its most pronounced effect the ozone hole only above the Antarctica. Global effect caused by global activities. Global problems created by global actions. However, this does not imply that the same actors that carry the burden are responsible for causing the problem. The problems of this last category are often most complicated as they involve most actors and effects. But sometimes the problems of this last category are often most complicated as they involve most actor and effects. But sometimes the problems are restricted to a very limited sector, as in case of space waste, a global problem caused by the same actors that suffer most from its effects. The idea of sustainable development recognizes that individual humans and their larger economic system can only be sustained through the exploitation of natural resources. By definition, the stocks of non-renewable resources such as metals, coal and petroleum can only be diminished by use. Consequently, sustainable economies cannot be based on the use of non-renewable resources. Ultimately, sustainable economies must be supported by the use of renewable resources such as biological productivity and solar, wind, geothermal and biomass energy resources. However, even renewable resources may be subjected to overexploitation and other types of environmental degradation. Central to the idea of sustainable development is the requirement that renewable resources are utilized in ways that do not diminish their capacity for renewal, so that they will always be present to sustain future generations of humans. To be truly sustainable, system of resource use must not significantly degrade any aspect of environmental quality, including those not assigned value in the marketplace. Biodiversity is an example of so-called non-valuated resource, as are many ecological services such as the cleansing of air, water and land of pollutants by ecosystem, and the provision of oxygen by vegetation, and the maintenance of agricultural soil capability. These are all important values, but their importance is rarely measured in terms of dollars. A system of sustainable development must be capable of yielding a flow of resources for use by humans, but that flow must be maintainable over the long term. In addition, an ecologically sustainable economy must be capable of supporting viable population of native species, viable areas of natural ecosystem, and acceptable level of other environmental qualities that are not conventionally valued as resources for direct use by humans. It's all about our today's topic. Next time we will discuss about new topic.